Well, Ralph, I'm guessing that people may perhaps anticipate how I might answer that question, and I'll give you those more stock answers here in a minute, maybe. But I want to focus on some things that I'm pretty sure that you haven't thought of. For example, if you have to pay taxes on Social Security, that probably will cause you to run out of money faster. And the reason is if you're paying taxes on Social Security, that money that's going out in taxes has to be made up in some other way. So that's going to be a bigger withdrawal out of your IRA account. And what we've discovered is that people who pay taxes on Social Security tend to run out of money about 7 years earlier than people who don't pay taxes on Social Security. So that's one of the first things to think about when it comes to considering why you could spend down your money faster than you meant to. The second thing is paying too much for Medicare. If you don't manage your taxes, you could wind up paying 240% more for your Medicare. And why would you want to pay 240% more when you don't have to? If you'll manage your taxes properly, it can reduce the amount you're paying on your Medicare. Now, here's something that seems to be coming up a lot in the culture these days: your children needing help. If you have to wind up helping your adult children out of your retirement money, well, that could deplete the money that you need for later on in retirement. So I just want to give you a little tip there. What I would suggest you do is right now, while your kids don't need any help, I think you ought to sit back and talk with your spouse perhaps about if your children need financial help, how are you going to help them? What is your decision about when you will help and when you won't help? And certainly there are times to help, but there are also times to say, no, you're going to have to take care of this one on your own. And you don't just want your retirement money to be a blank check to kids who, in some cases, might not have lived responsibly and made the best decisions they could. And sometimes that's the best learning opportunity. So those are some things that could impact your savings. And then there's always things like lifespan and how your health is and what kind of health expenses you have and what happens in the stock market and how much you wind up spending, those sorts of things. So there are a number of things that can impact you, but paying taxes on Social Security is one of the leading issues that people don't think about.